It's day 2! Now, it's been a real life day as well, so let's see if I can remember quite where I was at. Willie has something for me. Excellent. This is what I was waiting for. It is time to begin our fishing adventure. We're going to take care of these crops here, best we can, and then it's straight off to fishing. Water our parsnips and potatoes. And that's how I plan to be making money for the next bit of time, is doing nothing but fishing. And that's it, because we're min-maxing the crap out of this. And while we do that, we're just going to water grass that doesn't need to be watered. I believe we could plant these 3 extra seeds that we have as well. Do that. That'll help us get our XP up quite a bit. Do we need anything else? I actually think I want to take the wood with me because I have a plan for it. Yes, we're going to chop probably 2 or 3 trees before we go, because I would like to put a box up there for us to collect our fish in. And that way we can put any extra items that we get in there so we have no waste. You also want to be careful where you put the box, but I'll show you that later. Okay, perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of energy left, but it is what it is. Put that in there. That gives me 40 energy. That may... yeah, that's definitely going to be worth taking along with us. I will trade that for fishing time any day. Hey, look, another dandelion. Haley will appreciate that. Assuming she's gotten out of bed by now. She normally gets out pretty late. Oh, another leek. Yay. To the beach. Down we go. Look, we already got some goodies. Probably should have put that extra bit of wood up, but that's fine. That's why we're building a box. Haley! Get up! Nope. It's not up. Oh well. She's a lost cause. You know what? I may go foraging. Maybe we can get a little bit more energy, because I don't know that we even have enough energy to fish for enough of the day to matter. Let's see. Anything else? Maybe there's some spring onions down here. That would be ideal. Since the first day, yes, excellent. It's all coming together. Yeah, because the first day we didn't really have any. Oh, this was worth the trip. Awesome. We got some better ones too. They do not sell very well, so I would probably just eat all of these. And now I don't have to use the leeks. I believe Linus likes leeks. I could be mistaken. But we're going to give them to him anyways and find out later. Or sell it if we need to. Excellent. Okay, so that was a very good use of our time right there. And we'll see if Haley has woken out of bed yet, as the irresponsible person she is. It is 10:40, and Haley has still not gotten out of bed. There we go. Wow. You're like me in real life. Nice shoes. Are they made out of plastic? Wow. Way to compliment someone who just gave you a flower. Alright. Well, she's a hard nut to crack. But, she'll grow on us. I promise. Willie, you should know it's not good to smoke. Still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. You bought a new rod, so you're going to give me your crap. Okay. Well, I guess he could have thrown it away. That means that this professional fisherman here has been fishing with a bamboo pole this entire time. If it smells, it sells. Well, Willie, I've got a surprise for you. Okay, so we have $0 and we have a bamboo pole. We're going to turn that into much more. We could use... Oh, we cannot buy bait. Interesting. Okay, we must need to level up our fishing then. But what we will do is we will craft a box. That's a good start. You want to be very careful where you place this box, because if an NPC runs over it, that's it. It's gone. You don't get it back. I'm going to try putting it here, and we're going to hope that no one steps on it. We will be hanging on to our spring onions for the moment. We don't need our tools right now. If I were smart, I would have left those at the base, but I did not, because I was not thinking that far ahead. Mistakes were made. So, off we go. We are going to sit here until probably 10 or 12. We don't want to push it too much. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is not working out. It's always hard fishing at the start when you don't have any fishing skill. Now this is my personal favorite fishing spot. I tend to have a lot of luck here. I don't know that it's the best fishing spot, it probably isn't, but I always have good luck. And if you notice, it's there's a dark patch of water over there. It means they're typically better fish. And I need to hit that little patch up there as well. Since it's bubbling, that'll be an instant reel in. Down to 111 energy. We've got enough onions to keep us going for a while though, so that's good. Oh, ha, ha. See, this guy is not even giving me a hard time. I'm just terrible at this. There we go. Oh yeah, we need Oh, look at that. The bubbles went away, so it looks like you have a limited time to get those. Well, that's good to know. I wasn't too worried about it to begin with because I thought they would just stay there until you get around to it. But now we know that that is not actually a thing. This is the most exciting Stardew video ever, just sitting in one spot fishing. Cool. So let's see, 95 energy, how much does it? Okay. So about 8. 8 energy a swing. Different fishing spots on the map will give you different kinds of fish. I believe it even varies, like where on the pier that you fish. Maybe different kinds of fish that you can get as well. I personally have gotten a lot of super cucumbers over here. I don't know if the rate for that is actually higher, but when me and my friends were all fishing at about the same time, I would pulled up a couple of super cucumbers and no one else had. So that's something else to take home. Trash? We don't need that. What is that, an old Celine Dion CD? It's a relic. And put that in a museum. Give me fish! Ah, what have we? Oh, this is something good. It's, giving us a hard time. A flounder, okay. You know, we need to put that in the museum, but, I'm thinking I will not do that, and I'm just going to sell it because I want money. We can worry about, filling out the community center later. Yeah. All this that we should be filling out the community center with, we are, not going to do that. First year is make money, second year is, try and complete the game, maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at that. We're pulling up, gold tier stuff now, it looks like. Let's see, 4 p.m. Have we missed anything? Only person we care about right now is Haley, until we start befriending the town. We want to take her to the dance. That is our goal. Seaweed, that'll give us some energy as well. Just a guy, fishing, sitting and fishing. And nothing else. This is the best video on the internet. At least you'll see what you get throughout the day fishing in this spot. And since we plan on being here for a while, I will probably take one tool at a time back and just sell the rest of the fish. Starting with the silver one, because as we level up our fishing skill, we will end up getting better and better fish. And most of them should be gold as we go. If you notice, we have gotten some better stuff the longer we've been fishing. Think we may need to tap into those resources here in a second as our energy depletes. Okay, yeah, it's time to, we're gonna munch on the seaweed here. Get some of that energy back. And, not sure how much time we have. In energy. We'll get it up to 70. We'll see how that works out for us, yeah? Okay, oh, 80. Alright, well that's what we have to work with then. You'll definitely want to bring a box up here and empty your inventory early on if you plan on doing this, because you can see how much it's helped me out. I have not had to throw away a single fish. It is 100% efficiency. And so, you get to keep every penny. When I first played on here with my buddies, I had to throw some fish out because I thought, oh, well, they're not as valuable. We'll just get rid of them since they're not worth as much. But I mean, you're literally throwing out potentially maybe a potato seed or two, which is, it hurts you quite a bit early on if you have to do that. So just being a little more efficient with your time can help you out a lot. In the big scheme of things. This guy's putting up a fight. Ah, there we go. Hey look, we got a new fish now. At this point, we are running out of space though. So we're going to have to make some choices. And that choice is putting up some of our gold star fish. I'm going to leave most of the silver ones in my inventory when I go back. And my reasoning for that is I probably won't be catching a lot more crappy fish or low quality fish as my fishing level goes up, so I'll want to go ahead and clear those and take as few trips as possible bringing the loot back and trying to sell it. I'm so terrible at this. Look at that, another gold. This is a gold fishing spot. And later on, if you don't mess it up, like you don't miss at all as you're going up and down. Oh, that's terrible. If you don't miss, you can get up to iridium quality fish, which is pretty great. I'm so terrible. Oh yeah, it looks like our bar's gotten bigger too from leveling up our fishing, perhaps. And early on, you're just not going to make better money than doing this. If you're playing with a bunch of buddies and you either want to help your team out a whole bunch, or wow, this fish is really giving me a hard time. If you want to help your team out a whole bunch, or maybe you want to get ahead of them a bit, if you do this and you just start fishing on day 2 all day, you're going to have so much more money, either for your team or for yourself, that everyone's going to either love you or hate you, because you'll be able to just put out that much more farming material. And the difference is just phenomenal. I think we'll be fishing until 11. That's our goal. And whatever is left of our energy. Okay, with 35. Yeah, whatever is going to be left of our energy, we will just chop rocks around our farm because we need a coal to get that scarecrow going when we finally do harvest our crops. We might be lucky. Oh, I don't even think we're gonna get one more fish. We don't need that newspaper. We'll be lucky if we get one more fish. Come on, one more. No, does it not get? There we go. Okay, cool. So we got a decent amount of fish there. We'll leave our spring onions. Do not plan to take those with us. What I do plan to take with us is our pickaxe, so we can take it back. We can leave our fishing rod here, because we'll be coming back for it. So I'll bring these 2 tools. No. I'll bring these 2 tools because we don't want to be caught without our watering can, ever. And let's see, pick something else to take back. How about the flounder, because we may not find more of those. There we go. See, we got everything we needed to sell. Don't need to bring the dandelion back just yet because Haley has already been taken care of. She has both of her gifts, so all we need to do now is talk to her. Oh, loot. Oh, I'm gonna have to miss it. I'm sad. I did not see that on the way over here. I'm very sad. That's pennies out of our pocket. So we'll just what are you doing up this late? We got a creeper stalking people's windows. So how much of our energy did we use? All but 20. And we will take advantage of that before we sleep. Throw all of our fish in here. Save nothing, not even the flounder for the community center, because we need our monies. And there's our coal. That is exactly what we needed. And one to spare, one more swing, and we're good. That's it. We're done. And since we are going to be fishing, the only thing I need for the moment is the watering can. And we will go to bed on that note. Something you also need to do that I should have been doing is watching the TV every morning before you go out. And you can learn a new recipe, you can see what the luck is here, and kind of get an idea of what to do with the day. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Fun fact, it always rains all day on the third day when you boot up a new game. So you can always count on that, and that means on the third day you will always want to be fishing because that is when the best fish come out. You can catch catfish on the third day in the river, but I would not recommend it because it's too difficult, quite honestly, while your fishing level's low. I would work towards fishing down by the pier where I was at, where the eels are much easier to catch and they give you a lot of money. Level 1 fishing. Level 2 fishing, now we can use bait. And on our first day, if you remember on our first day, we had $500. And here fishing on our second day, we have not only planted our $500, but we got an additional $1,000 selling our fish here. And so just like that, we've already jumped ahead of everyone else who would have just resorted to only farming. And our farm can now be bigger than anyone else who has spent the same amount of time playing, because we can just go and buy a whole bunch more potatoes now. And if we wish to just do potatoes, then we can have a huge potato farm.